Hi. So I've been sharing these practices to help us all get through this fun time in our lives. Um, and I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about the practice of deep breathing and how that actually has a physiological reason it calms you. So just try it with me for a couple of deep breaths. Take a deeper inhale, like an exaggerated inhale, and then sigh it out. And do that a couple of more times. So immediately you might feel a little bit better. So before I do a breathing practice with you, I just wanted to tell you briefly about why breathing is so helpful. So breathing deeply immediately relaxes the body because it stimulates the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is a wandering nerve which runs from the neck to the abdomen and is in charge of turning off the fight or flight response. Stimulating the vagus nerve activates the relaxation response, reducing your heart rate and blood pressure. And deep breathing turns on the vagus nerve so that it acts as a brake to the stress response. So it actually stops the stress response. It actually helps you to remember to calm down. It's almost like a secret button that we can press to calm us down. Just taking a deeper inhale and let the exhale be a little longer than the inhale. So the vagus nerve, I'm going to show you a picture because it's kind of cool to see. It's a squiggly, shaggy, branching nerve. There's a picture of it. Isn't that crazy? Connecting most of the major organs between the brain and the colon, like a system of roots and cables. It's the longest nerve in the body. And technically, it comes as a pair of two vagus nerves, one for the right side of the body and one for the left. And it's called vagus because it wanders like a vagrant among all the organs. So it basically, when it's listening to the way we breathe, and it sends the brain and the heart whatever message our breath indicates. So our breath indicates to the nervous system that it can calm down when we make the exhale as long or even longer than the inhale. So the vagus nerve is essentially the queen of the parasympathetic nervous system. And the more we activate the vagus nerve, the more we have the capacity to be calmer in our lives. So have I convinced you yet? It really, really does work. There is a physiological reason it works. So one of my favorite deep breathing exercises is to just slow down the breath, taking in a deep inhale and then let the exhale be as long as the inhale. And my current favorite way um, to stimulate the vagus nerve is to pair the deep breathing, the slower exhales, with a visualization. So you might imagine you can breathe into your heart up to the top of the head. And as you exhale, imagine the breath is spilling out to the sides of the head and raining down the sides of your body. Breathing into the heart, up to the top of the head, and let the exhale spill out to all sides like a shower. Softening your shoulders, breathing into the chest and up to the top of the head. And breathe out, slow down the exhale. And if you feel like you can deepen the breath a little bit, you can imagine breathing into the belly, up to the top of the head. And the exhale rains down to all sides, softening the belly, the shoulders, the heart. Breathe into the belly, all the way up to the top of the head, and let the exhale rain down to all sides. And if the visualization doesn't really work for you, then just breathe deeply as you inhale and let the exhale be slower than the inhale. What might work better for you is to imagine breathing deep down into the belly. Let the breath come up as high as it wants to, and then exhale, release very slowly. Let the exhale just drift out. Remembering the vagus nerve is stimulated whenever you slow down the exhale. The exhale needs to be as long as the inhale or even slightly longer. And keep breathing. Stay with that deep, full breath. See if you can elongate the exhale a little bit and know that you're actually teaching your brain to let go a little bit and you're helping your whole body to function better. And some other practices beyond the deep breathing, believed to improve vagal tone, are laughing. So just, you know, telling yourself a joke or finding something funny to read, it can be helpful. Singing, humming, yoga, and also splashing cold water on your face. Try that. Thanks for joining me today. Remember to slow down the exhales throughout your day as often as you remember. It really, really works.